Hey guys, and welcome to Soul Plays Lover's Enigma. I have no idea. I have no idea what this game is. I just saw someone comment, "Hey, I would like to see you play this game," and I'm like, okay. So here I am. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it was, just in case they don't want to be put on the spotlight. I get that. So, with that said, I don't know anything about this game. It seems like another one of those visual novel style video games. I also appreciate it not being like stupendously loud in my ear holes. You know, that's very appreciated. All right, I'm gonna quit yapping, and we're gonna boop. My name is JustSoul. You know, if I ever work out, I'm just gonna be called JustSoul. Alright, there you go. My name is Soul. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Kazuki. She's pretty. A budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. Lucky for her. Oh, I am very sorry. He was in his late 20s too, and looking to settle down. I'm sorry, I thought you were a girl. I am very sorry about that. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted, more to quieten my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, yet his friendship became a comforting presence, his kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Oh, great. So that's the kind of game this is gonna be. Okay. Suicide, they said. Trigger warning, a bit late, sorry. But something about the way he died, the timing, felt wrong. Terribly wrong. Yet, what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. It's been 40 minutes. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice. I can't speak. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man, and he's been asking about you. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. Oh, sweetheart. Always stuck in the past, aren't you? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. It's not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Kazuki's death. I can feel it. Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated it, and they found nothing. You need to accept reality, Soul, and stop living in a fantasy world. There's something wrong. What if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Enough! I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Yes, Mom. Bitch. Good. Now, I'll talk to you later, and remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, its eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Sorry about the door. But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. I can't hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, by the way. As you reach out to touch his death photo, a chill runs down your spine. It'll be fun, it'll be fun, it'll be fun, it'll be fun, it'll be fun. And you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Day 1. Did I mention this is a demo, by the way? Because I was confused. The person wanted me to play this. I was like, is it a full game or a demo? But it's a demo. Whoa. This is cool. It reminds me of Faith. I still need to play that game too. You don't have to walk me back home every day. It's no big deal. But still, going out of your way like this... I know you said you're okay with the whole still testing the waters kind of arrangement. But I can't help but feel bad about it. You hesitate for a moment, trying not to sound too patronizing. Anyways, thank you. I should head back. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Ryota's expression is still as unchanging as ever. I said it's fine. It's not a bother, really. I'm just making sure you get home safe. Oh, well, in that case... Ryota's chuckle feels forced. As I look at him, I notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. Great, so same time tomorrow? Alright, thank you. Ryota looks at you and gives you that same unreadable smile before waving goodbye. He's a pretty boy. You can't help but feel a pang of guilt and uncertainty as you watch him walk away. He probably doesn't want to get too involved with me anyways. I know he's just trying to be nice, but he's better off with someone with less baggage, especially with everything that happened with Kazuki. You sigh softly, feeling the weight of your own problems. Maybe I should talk to Mom about easing up on her matchmaking. Oh, your task list is stored in your phone. Each day, new tasks will appear for you on the list. Completing tasks will cross them off for the day. Some tasks, like leaving incense for Kazuki, will appear every day. Completing certain tasks will increase sanity, and for character-specific tasks, will increase their affection for you. Oh, this is weird. In the home screen of your phone, you can check your tasks in the task list, see your current contacts, look at pictures you've collected in your gallery, and check your emails. Whoa. In your contacts list, you can view the details of all the important people in your life. By clicking onto their portrait, you'll be able to see more details. In here, you'll not only be able to see their last scene, you'll also be able to see how much affection they have for you at the bottom of the screen. Time to stop looking at your phone and start preparing to go home. In this part of the game, you will be allowed to free roam around the town. You may explore the town from 20 to 23. When it reaches 23, you will automatically head home. I don't know military time, this is bad. By clicking on the button centered outside the map, you'll travel to another area of the town. By clicking on the button centered in the map, you'll interact with the male leads and the various townsfolk. Be sure not to stay out too late. You wouldn't want to make Mom angry. Alright, I know how bad a mad mother can be. Riverside. What are my tasks? Among Us. Leave incense. Okay, let's go to the shrine then. Shrine? Shrine? I don't want to see you anymore. Okay, good. Temple? You see an individual try to enter the temple, but the shrine priest tries desperately to stop him. Best not to intrude. So, I don't know how long this game is. I don't know if I'll complete it. Or the demo at least. But I'll play as long as I'm interested, or as, if I don't get tired. Lord District, Riverside. Pharmacy. You've already visited them yesterday. Maybe it's best to visit them tomorrow instead. Cool. Thanks for giving me a choice. Upper Streets. Neighboring district. Is this real time, or is it like... It does it when I make decisions? Cinema. The cinema is closed for today. There seems to be a notice on the door. We are currently closed for today and tomorrow to prepare for the first preview of the movie XXA Porn. Nice. Okay, I think it is when I do things. The library is quiet. There's a book you can read about the city's past. Town and prefecture used to be under the feudal lord by the name of... I can't read. The feudal family was influential in the political sphere during the Meiji era, but the sudden death of the young master caused the family to fall into ruin. Some say his death was no accident, while others say there were supernatural things at play. Well, that's enough reading for today. Ooh, sweets. Can I get something as sweet as me? It seemed to be closed today. Maybe you should visit the old lady that runs this place tomorrow. She was always kind to you, and it's been a while since you've talked to her. Okay. Apartments. Oh, whoa. I like this funky few words. Music. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. You walk down the corridor to your apartment. As you pass by your neighbor's unit, you hear a loud thud coming from the room inside, then a scuttle of footsteps shortly after. The door clicks open, and you see a familiar yet sporadic silhouette pop out from under the door, or behind the door. You're cute. Before you can say anything else, damn. He's a good-looking man. Can you stop leaving your trash outside? And when you leave the house during the day, you're always so noisy. I know you have nothing better to do, but some people have things to do, you know. He gives you that stupid look on his face, reminiscent of a certain 2008. Is this Soul Eater? I know this. That's so specific. You want to yell at him and call him a stupid, naggy but you're an adult, and even though he's short and rude, he should be able to reason like one too. I'm sorry, I'll try not to be too loud next time. You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. Seems as though he too was expecting some sort of resistance from you. Whoa. Yeah, you'd better. Rin looks at you for a moment, a hint of defensiveness in his gaze. Yeah, he's making me gay, sorry. Before reluctantly nodding his head and closing the door behind him. Sorry, I can't focus when there's pretty men. What a strange guy. I barely see him, and when I do, he lectures me. Whatever, I can't let some weirdo ruin my day. I like this person so far. I don't like his attitude, but his face is pretty. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. You finally enter your apartment. A groan escapes from your lips as you're finally able to kick off your shoes and collapse, exhausted, onto the couch. This is scary. Why do I always have to deal with weirdos after a long day of work? Speaking of work, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Everyone looks at me with that same pitiful yet annoyed expression. They gossip about me behind my back, yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. It'll be much easier if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. And Ryota, he's definitely not happy about this arrangement. And Kazuki, his death. I just need to keep it together, somehow, and then it'll be fine. I can't fall apart now, not yet. Not with everyone waiting for me to fall. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. No. Not again. No. That one's real. Oh my god. It's real. Or it's not? What is... No. Please, not again. Hello? Anyone home? Yes, coming. Rush over to the door, opening it frantically in hopes of ignoring the strange noises coming from your apartment again. Hello. Sorry for the noise. Who is it? This man. Hello! Your eyes widen in surprise at this weirdo's sudden dramatic entrance. A mix of confusion and skepticism on your face. What? Can I help you? Oh, the vibes from your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits squirming around your abode. But no matter. I am Saotome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire, at your service. You blink, taken back from Haruki's grandiose introduction. You were shaken up before, but now you're just simply perplexed. Who the hell is this guy? Exorcist? Haruki pauses for a moment, seemingly as though analyzing you a bit, his face showing a momentary tinge of shock. Then he shakes his head as if to shrug off the thought before continuing on with his introduction. Indeed, your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing this dwelling. Your skepticism grows as you eye Haruki warily. And you're sure you can handle it? Fear not, fair maiden. My reputation precedes me. While some may doubt my methods, I assure you I possess genuine spiritual prowess. Doubt fills your mind, but at this moment is embracing a bit of spiritual fanfare really the worst idea you've had? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to give it a try. Haruki beams at you, his smile shrewd yet unreadable. Excellent! With your cooperation, we shall banish these troublesome spirits post-haste. Now, shall we begin? You hesitate, staring at the strange man once again. Alright, maybe letting some weirdo into your house isn't really the best idea. Actually, I appreciate your offer, but I think it might be better if you come back another time. I need some, time to prepare myself for your, methods. Haruki's smile falters, but he nods, reluctantly accepting your request. I understand, dear client, though I must say the spirits may not be so patient. But if it is your wish, I shall honor it. Until next time, then. And just like that, the exorcist disappears as mysteriously as he had appeared. You close the door and turn back into your apartment, trying to steady your breath. As the silence settles, a sudden tremor courses through the room. The furniture rattles, and that unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending a shiver down your spine. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. No. What was it? I need to check my phone. I need to do the incense. Oh no. Crap. I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No, damn it. As you approach the shrine, it begins to shake violently. Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar. You race to the shrine, your heart pounding in your chest. This is the slot machine. You need 3 matches to win. But if your sanity is high, you only need 2 to match. Press the spacebar to start playing or click on the lever. Oh, gambling? I love gambling! Oh, wait, I did it again. Oh. That's not that hard. We did it! That's not really gambling if I can choose. It takes the fun out of it. You manage to catch the photo just in time, clutching it tightly as you stare at it. Your heart still beating loudly in your chest. Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photo longingly, wondering if some divine intervention had guided your hand. Yeah, me, smile. You take a deep breath, trying to collect your scattered thoughts. Oh no, my thoughts are scattered. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil in your mind. Relatable. Kazuki? Shit. I'm losing it again. That's not good. I need to calm down. What did she tell me? What was it? The bathroom, yes. I have to get to the bathroom. Normally, you would get actual help in order to keep yourself together. But that's not an option for you, at least not now. So, this is the next best thing in keeping things under wraps. In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the beat by pressing the arrow keys at the right time. Arrow icons will appear on screen and sync with the music. Hit the corresponding arrow key just when it lights up with the target zone. The more accurate you hit the keys, the higher your score. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat. And remember, suppress it! I'm good at that. I love suppressing my emotions. No, I pressed it. No, my full combo. It's gone. Fuck. Why is it not doing it? Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm good. It's under control. I love rhythm games. My head hurts. I should go to bed. Do I get to meet the funky little exorcist man? He's so dreamy. He reminds me of Gojo, but like hot. Shrine. Did I do my incense? I didn't. Okay. I try to tend to it every day. But today, you can't bring yourself to touch it for some reason. Your stomach turns as you gaze at his death photo. He looks like the same as he did the morning he left. You take a final look before turning away. Today has been so much already. Put the incense, lady! Oh no. You open the window to let some fresh air in, but all you're met with is the unfortunate smell of sewage. That's gross. You close the window disappointedly. You think that strange man is still outside. It would be best not to leave the house now. No! I didn't get to do a lot today. Damn it. As you enter your bedroom, you fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your hand brushes against a sharp edge on your nightstand, and you feel a sudden, stinging pain. Do I have a knife there? Ah! You pull your hand back quickly, but it's too late. A small, deep cut begins to bleed. Shit. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain, but you swear you see a weird symbol from amidst the blood splatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exorcists, even this stupid apartment. Seriously, I wish Mom would stop meddling with my business and making me do all this for her. Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow of your screen, you read the words, 3 unread messages from Mom, sorry. I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I can't deal with anything anymore. As you lie in the bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of today. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands. Duty, sins, choice, and most importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there on your bed. Your thoughts are finally quieting down, and all you can hear is the same resounding sound of drums. Day 2! Ah! Thanks, Animal Crossing person. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much more of your time, Ryota. It's not a problem for me to escort you back. Oh, well, it's just that I have to get some stuff on the way home, dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home, Soul. Easy, sweetheart. Ryota leaves, heading towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. Your heart rate was unnaturally high last night. What do I keep telling you? Keep yourself together, Soul. Just follow your routine and it will be okay. Just remember to do as I say. Bitch, do you got a fucking heart monitor on my ass? You're like fucking Fred's... like that one kid from iCarly, I think his name was Fred, and he had like an overbearing mom. It's like that times 10. Ugh, why can't she just mind her own business? Whatever. I still have other things I need to do. Gotta keep my sanity high. That's a great test to have on your phone. Get incense for Kazuki. It tells you where to go, too. Leave incense for Kazuki. Do your daily routine. Okay. How do I keep this high, then? Visit the store, visit Granny, thank Yoko for the croissant. Anyways, I should get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before going home. Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Yay, free roam. Find the mail leads and scattered across the map. Besides several locations, you'll be able to interact with them. You can also interact with various other townsfolk. Yep. So they won't wait forever. Some interactions will disappear after a certain time, so choose wisely. Any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by an hour. Plan your night carefully. I'm bad at time management. Is this me? Well, I gotta go and get stuff from my dead husband. Oh, hello. Hey. As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously, stop handling out your business or handling out your business cards to the people trying to pray. This is the holy ground, not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, you boy on the ground for that bread, ain't ya? You wait, whoa. Well, you boy on the ground for that bread. You get me? I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help. That's enough. We've had it with your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez, I'm doing what's called marketing, all right? People need my help, and I'm not gonna stop spreading the word. Speak up. Excuse me. I can vouch for him. He's an actual exorcist. I'm actually one of his regulars. The monk turns to you, his brows furrowed in skepticism. Young lady, you cannot be serious. This is clearly a con man. You need to be more cautious. People like him prey on the vulnerable. I understand your concern, but he's genuinely helped me. I wouldn't be defending him if he wasn't the real deal. It's not because I want to get in his pants or anything. The monk studies your expression, his stern look softening slightly as he considers your words. You honestly believe that? It's hard to believe anyone would find help from such a character. See, I told you, I'm a real exorcist. Just trying to help people, no scams here. Give me a chance, and I promise I'll respect your holy grounds. No funny business, just a good old The monk sighs, clearly torn between his duty and your insistence. Oh, gambling. Okay. So I got this man, that man. Thank you. Alright, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time. But if I catch him causing trouble again, he's out for good. Thank you for understanding. Trust me, he's really helped me out of some bad spots. I'm a fat liar. The monk nods reluctantly. Very well, I'll take your word for it. Just make sure he respects the sanctity of this place. Haruki grins widely, clearly pleased. Thanks for backing me up, Soul. You're the best. I owe you one, colon 3. Why are you colon 3? Get fucking... Okay. Anyway, dear client, what brings you to the sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair. I did, sorry. I'm dead husband. What a kind-hearted wife. How commendable. Though I must add a little note. Simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits, especially those of the rather malevolent kind. That's where you come in. You flatter me, my dearest client. I shall do my best to navigate these intricate spiritual matters with the same flair and expertise you do believe I truly possess, colon 3. Flair and finesse, colon 3, huh? Sounds like you're selling yourself pretty hard. Well, one must advertise their talents. Besides, I believe that a little charm never hurts anyone, especially when it comes to dealing with the otherworldly. Think of it as an added bonus to my professional services. Wink. You're always so cheerful, Haruki. I really feel like I can relax when you're around. I'm just doing my part to lighten the mood. Exorcism would be such a gloomy business otherwise. But I must warn you, spirits can be quite tricky, you know. The world of the supernatural is like an intricate dance sometimes. Even benign spirits have their own quirks and challenges. What I sensed at your home the other day, I didn't want to bring it up there and then, just in case you got scared. But whatever's in there, whatever is haunting your house is not a simple ghost. It's something that has been festering for years. Who wouldn't be afraid if you put it like that? Forgive my word choice. What I meant to say is, There's something strange brewing spiritually in your home. But that's not something the strong and knowledgeable exorcist from the Sao Tome clan, that is I, can't handle. So, please, trust me. I'll help erase any evil that plagues your way. Why am I wooing? Anyways, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. Call in 3, I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat, Haruki turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance setting in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right. I better go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. So... Sweet shop. I'm gonna go visit Green. Affection with Haruki increased. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Sweet Caroline. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get robbed. There seem to be a few delinquents hanging out at the parking spot. Ah, the joys of youth. They seem to be talking about one of their classmates. Guys, I don't know if I can do it. You talk about Class B's beauty, Mika-san. Everyone wants to be with her, man. He's right. Rumors say at least one guy from the current bench from every class is confessed to her at least once. Thrice, even. I don't even think you got a chance. And she's turning them all down. You guys aren't making it any easier for me. Hey, whatever happens, we have your back, Yamato. That's right, Yamato. Good luck, Yamato. Best if you don't interrupt their coming of age moment. That's funny. Allie? Kitty. The cat is at the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier. Pet. Meow meow. The cat seems satisfied at your pets. Affection with Biabi increased. I can increase the Biabi. Okay, where the sweets? I want the sweets. Reverse, romantic. Oh, this is pretty. You avoid the river. It reminds you too much of Kazuki. Did I love him or not? I'm confusion. Sweet shop! The sweet shop is closed. I should head home soon. Fuck! It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. What? What do you mean? Daily routine. Visit the store. Visit Granny. What? I can't! It's locked. Visit the store. Convenience store? I could probably do that real fast. If I remember where it is. Convenience store? Convenient. The store of convenience. There we go. The convenience store is closed. I better head home before Mom... Police station. Ma'am, as I've mentioned before, we've already received your inquiry, and I understand your concerns. However, I must remind you that we're handling a high volume of cases, and I'm confident we've addressed the circumstances surrounding your husband's passing. It would be in everyone's best interest to let this matter rest. Pursuing it further won't change the outcome. You go to the receptionist to write down your inquiries about Kazuki's death before leaving. Hopefully they'll contact you soon. It's really late, I better head home. I didn't get to do nothing today. Where's home? Apartments? Okay, whatever. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. Is it him? A voice calls from the other side. Hello, is anyone home? What now? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met by a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner. Can I be gay? Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami? Salvation? What do you mean? Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who see the truth. He's the light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. She reminds me of this like Japanese legend. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a really hot lady, really like hot tall lady with a hat. And it's wood. Anyway, after all, god damn it. I keep getting disrupted. It's freaking me out. Not freaking out, it's more pissing me off. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine. I gotta learn to turn that timer off whenever I record. I'm really not one for religion, lady. I'm sorry. No thanks. I don't really want to. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap. I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on a profound truth. Please, reconsider. Our door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now. Lady, I'm not really digging your friggin' attitude, okay? Stop it. Lady, I appreciate your concern, but now is not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again, though. I understand it's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring? I'm really not interested right now. But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit could make a world of difference. This is why, the prime reason why right here. I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment. I see. Well, I'll respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. Lady! No means no. Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open. The woman bows deeply and, with a final lingering look, turns away, leaving you alone. Thank fuck. Oh shit. I need to do bathroom. You're keeping it together pretty well. But there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Funky vibe. Hard. Oh god. Okay. I gotta lock the fuck in. This was a bad decision. Chat. What have I done? Ah! Good job. You hit 65% of the total notes. Sanity increased. I don't see how. I lost sanity playing that. Alright, I'm gonna leave incense. at my husband's shrine. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder, and the feeling of gratitude settles in my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There. All better. How? Alright, guess I'm going to slump. The window remains closed from the previous day. Do you still want to open the window? You never know what could happen. Don't jump scare me, though. I will be very upset. You open the window, despite the nauseating stench from yesterday, and yet you're met with the sweet smell of sewage. Cotton candy. I'll leave the window open for now. At least it smells nice. That's not what I'm implying here. Close it. Close it before you sleep. The sweet smell of jasmine still wafts through the air. I thought you said cotton candy. Can you... This is bad. Someone's gonna come into my fucking apartment and eat my organs. Wait a minute. You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air in your mind. I need to go see my mother. Mother. Last seen today. Contact notes. Mom. 50 hearts. What does that mean? Can I go see the hot exorcist? An exorcist hired by my mother, a bit of an oddball. A bit of a fucking... I don't... What's a cute nickname with balls in it? That sounds weird. More like a adorable. That was stupid. I hate it. Ryota? My childhood friend and colleague. We're now fake dating. Where do I find you? Ren. Oh, that's the hot... dude, all these men are hot. My next door neighbor. We're on neutral terms. Kazuki. Before his oh, yeah, that's my husband. Yoko. Last seen this morning. My childhood friend and Ryota's sister. She's always been my closest... Is she hot, too? All these people are hot. That's Kazuki. This is Ryota. This is the neighbor. I forgot. Ren, I think your name was? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Email. Fuck off. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his high energy makes me feel less tired. And he's surprisingly fun to be around. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. But before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? What the... How can you enjoy life with Kazuki's killer still out there? You don't actually believe he committed suicide. Do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails, and you begin to pick. Anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No. You're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile? To feel any joy? And Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now. Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs sharp, biting, and suddenly, the wound opens up again, fresh blood dripping down your wrist. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the door, soft but familiar. The cult again. Panic seizes you, and you run to the bathroom, desperate to escape, to wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face. But as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you. A shadow. A presence. Ah! Your stomach twists violently, bile rises, and you hurl the day's lunch into the sink. That's gross. Then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is the low, menacing hum of the ventilator and the running motor filling the void. And then footsteps. Thumping, scuttling. Someone is outside the bathroom door. Soul. A voice calls out to you. Mom? No, it can't be. She's far away. Too far to be here? You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder, and cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound on your hand bleeds more, pain shooting up your arm. Kazuki. You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry. Please, I'll find your killer, I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. From you? Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that, I'm not calling that bitch. But then, a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? Fucking Haruki. Your hands trembled as you pulled your phone out to call the only person you knew who could deal with this. Ring, ring, click. Hello, dear client. Are those pesky spirits being restless again? Or perhaps they're moving things around your apartment? Fear not, for my services are always at your disposal. You were so taken aback by his precise knowledge of your predicament that the rest of his bombastic greeting went right over your head. How did you... Anyway, you're right. Things in my apartment were moved while I was at work. I swear my apartment was empty and no one was home. When I got back, everything was a mess and something felt off. I didn't know what it was, but it felt... Supernatural, perchance? Please, just come over and help me. Of course. I'll be there shortly, milady. Oh, God. Beep, beep, beep. No, I don't want to fall in love with a Redditmon, please. Despite how odd he is, I can't help but feel reassured. The chill of the apartment sends shivers down your spine. And so, partly against your better judgment, you step out of your apartment to wait for Haruki to arrive. When the steady tapping of Haruki's shoes finally echoed down the hallway, the sun has already started setting. He waves at you before grasping the doorknob and opening the door with a flourish. After a brief moment, he pauses in the doorway, turns, and gives me a wide grin. Oh, Oh, my. This is quite the energetic spirit we have here. Of course, this will not be an issue to me. I would advise you that you step back a bit, milady. You obediently take Haruki's advice. Obediently? That's an odd word choice. And take a few steps back. Haruki, almost in a strategically like fashion, places candles around my apartment. He then comes back to the doorway and prepares to chant, and then my house burns down because of the candles. The very air of the room starts to feel charged, as Haruki's voice takes on a melodic quality, words that I have no understanding of flow like water from his lips. His hands trace intricate patterns through the air, the candles flickering wildly as the flames dance erratically in non-existent wind. It doesn't take long for the room to fill with unsettling energy. A chill runs down your spine as a cold draft rustles curtains, sending shivers across your skin. The melodic chanting is suddenly interrupted. Haruki clutches his chest, staggering. A faint trickle of blood escapes from the corner of his mouth. Each cough sends specks of blood splattering onto the floor. The room is filled with the sounds of his labored breathing, and the eerie silence is only accompanied by the ticking of the clock. The flickering candles slowly calm as Haruki straightens slowly, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand, only to unsuccessfully smear it instead. It's fine. Just a particularly strong spirit, I'll manage. Though, something like this can't possibly stop the strongest exorcist around here. Of course, something as minute as this can't keep me down. Why did his art change, significantly? With the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of ancient sages, I shall vanquish any spirit that dares disturb your peace. But a bit of added protection won't hurt. I picked this up from the temple today. It's not as strong as me, of course, but it does work. And even if it doesn't, it does add as a cute little addition to your bags. Haruki digs through his bag and pulls out a small Lucky Charm. Not the cereal, though, with a cute cat face on it. Please have it. Thank you. It looks like you, Colon 3. Colon 3, do you think so? I guess my charm is rubbing off on these cute little cats. Yeah, it's got that same mischievous smile. Well, I do aim to bring a bit of cheer to even the most serious situations. Speaking of which, this little guy is said to ward off evil spirits. Keep it close, and it'll keep the negative energy at bay. I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll be as effective as you are. Of course. Together we'll make sure your apartment stays spirit-free. And if you ever feel uneasy, just remember my charming face on the kitty. While his waving around leaves his sleeve pulled up, revealing tattoos on his arm that seem closer to carvings than ink. You can't help but steal a couple of glances at them, noticing beads of blood seeping along the intricately carved symbols. Haruki notices the glances and sends a grin in your way, eyes twinkling mischievously. These old things. They're my best-kept secrets. People say that they're a map to buried treasures, but I'm afraid it's just my way of keeping things interesting. You're bleeding, though. It's something to be worried about. What kind of exorcist would I be if I were afraid of a little bit of blood? I'm fine. Besides, it hurt a lot more when I got them. You hand him a towel as you take a seat next to him. Still, though, it looks rather painful. You hesitate, thinking about whether or not to ask Haruki about them. But he senses your curiosity and speaks up anyway. They're protective wards so that I won't ever lose a battle with a spirit. But if you're so strong, why do you need them? I'm the strongest, you see? There's no shame in relying on an extra layer of protection. Sometimes there are enemies you can't fight alone. And besides, they look pretty cool, don't they? Adds to the whole mysterious exorcist vibe. Like I walked straight out of an anime or something. You roll your eyes, smirking at his cheekiness, but your smile fades when you see Haruki wince in pain. He's still hurt. His wound is still bleeding, and there's a ghost in your house. Haruki, you know, behind all that cheeriness and grandiosity, it seems that I don't know much about you. He pauses, his expression shifting as he searches for the right words before finally responding. It's nothing too interesting. Haruki's smile fades slightly, his eyes distant, as if he's sorting through unpleasant memories. Or perhaps he's still dealing with the pain. Well, I've always been spiritually gifted. It's been my thing for decades. It's the only thing I have. It might not seem like it, but I guess there's a responsibility to it. Oh, I don't like mackerel. Mackerel's alright, I suppose. That's the swordfish, right? Alright. It's the food of the gods. Haruki's expression shifts to something softer, but still is genuine. I know it might be hard to trust someone like me, but if for some reason you do, thank you. I appreciate it. I promise I'll tell you everything someday. Maybe over some fried mackerel. You give the soft chuckle at his playful remark as he returns to his usual demeanor. He adjusts his sleeves to conceal his tattoos once more. The little ritual I did should keep them quiet for a while. But watch out. This is one persistent spirit. You nod gratefully, feeling a sense of relief mixed with concern for Haruki's well-being. Thank you, Haruki. Please do take care of yourself. He acknowledges your words with a nod, his eyes reflecting a flicker of gratitude amidst the weariness. Always, my dear client. Until next time. Haruki trots back to the hallway, giving one last wave as you close the door. Sanity increased. Affection with Haruki increased. Yay. Oh, it's like midnight. Have I not slept? Oh, okay. As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. You've just been in this place before, higher on the street. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, and a companion's loyalty, all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper into a void-filled slumber, where the past whispers, but never fully reveals itself. Fuck, I can't save. Dig deeper. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with an air of protectiveness, warm and even love? Someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past. When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Yes, him. He had everything. A mansion, servants, and power. Unlike the people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you. Even through you brought endless calamities. He was potential. He saw strength. And he saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, Yet that wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with the oppressive weight of sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unintelligible, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into a horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take any more, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted. Fuck. Day 3. I think this might be the final day, but I'm not sure. After work, as you're stepping off the train with Ryota, your phone suddenly rings. Seeing that it's an unknown number, you excuse yourself and step aside to answer, leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Hello? This is Officer Watanabe. I'm not coming, sorry. Wrong phone number. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes, what is it? Have you found something? Did you find his body? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've thoroughly investigated the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic suicide. We believe it's time to close the case. I understand this is difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious! There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that. His body wasn't even found, and that suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize with your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. We will not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else was involved. No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too! Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you could face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. I'm advising you to let it go. Are you just going to leave it? We don't have the manpower or resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. I hope that you'll be able to find peace soon. And with that, the phone goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Your reflection stares back at you helplessly from the darkened screen, as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells up in your chest. I'm sorry about that. His voice surprises all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you had forgotten that he was still there watching the whole debacle unfold. You turn around mortified. Sorry about that. It's just the police again. You must have guessed. They're giving up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you've put into this. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all. Oh, no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you let me. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother is right about that. Ugh, not her again. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to, especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how anything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. But sometimes, hard work just isn't enough. I know how headstrong your mother can be, but that mindset did help me and Yoko out of everything. You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them as their teacher. It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. She means well, and she cares about you. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. You can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you even in her absence, at Ryota even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses the change in tension and clears his throat. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko has been going on about this new pastry at the cafe. We could give it a try. You hesitate, unsure of whether to accept his offer. On one hand, you're annoyed at his blind admiration to your mom, but on the other hand, you know he's not doing it on purpose. Yeah. Alright, I am a bit hungry, so let's go. You're buying, though. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. Alright, let's go. Affection with Ryota increased. Whoa. Oh, dude, this whole video is just me having bi panic the whole fucking time. Oh my god, are you here to see me? And you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? You're always so sensitive, Ryo. Anyways, how can I help you guys? Oh, I just came here to talk to you. You're so cute. You don't have time to butter me up to get you don't have to butter me up to get pastries. Always save some for you in case you drop by after work. You know I'm not here for that. That's just a bonus. The real treat is talking with you. Thank you, Ame-chan. Your sweetness is wasted on someone like my brother. Seriously, I'm right here, guys. We're only joking around, and besides, it's not like you guys are actually dating, right? Here, this is for you. Yoko hands you a golden and flaky croissant. Enjoy! You're never that nice to me. Because you don't deserve it, but Ame-chan does. Anyway, we've just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. What will it be? Oh, I don't know what any of these are, but they sound yummy, doodly scrumptious. I really like sweet stuff. A Mont Blanc, an eclair, chocolate crepe, Castella. This sounds I'm gonna save. This is important. I don't really like chocolate unless it's like chocolate bars, typically. I don't know what any of these are. I think an eclair. This one. Sounds great. I'll take that over there. Oh, this one's a classic, soft, sweet chestnut cream pie like a mountain peak, with just a dusting of powdered sugar. It tastes like, it tastes like autumn in every bite. And, what about you, Ryo? Just a coffee for me, thanks. Alright, coming right up. You two find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth of the cafe. A stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. I remember having an idea for a BRB screen on my stream. Don't steal that idea or I will kill you. Anyway, as you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe. A stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Oh, I already read that. Oops. I might edit that out. I don't want people to steal that idea. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed. And you start to feel a bit of the day's stress melt away. She's so hot. Sorry. Shortly, you see Yoko bringing over the pastries and coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Ame-chan. Just remember, you're always welcome here. You take a bit of the pastry and, for a moment, Everything feels a little bit better. Actually, I just needed to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki... It's all just a lot, and with everything that happened, especially last month. Abruptly, you realize that you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamp your hand over your mouth and look up at the siblings, hoping that they haven't been too put off by your negativity. I know it may feel like that, but people who genuinely care about you, they will listen and not use it against you, and so you don't need to overthink it, even if it feels like it. That's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're already doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier about your mother's mindset, but it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Oh, you guys are swell. Thank you. You can always rely on us, We're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel supported. Despite everything, you are loved. I also have an issue of just feeling guilty with support, but I know that's silly. You spend the rest of the night with them, talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright. Not in the long run, but just for tonight. Eventually, the cafe closes, and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter than before. I really like this game so far. I like the art and everything. It's really nice. The walk home is quiet. The night air cools against your skin. And the characters are hot. That's also always a plus. As you step into your apartment, the weight of the day's stress seems to settle back in, but the warmth from your night out lingers. Another exhausting day of work is finally over. I hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. Just as you're about to close the door, you feel a pressure on the other side. Oh, fuck. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. Fuck. Hello, miss? Not this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door. Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count a group of 4 men standing outside the apartment. That's 3. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Apologies for the late visit. I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been experiencing, spiritual issues? You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? I think you've got the wrong person. I'm not sure who you might not have noticed it, but Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't yet understand. We understand that this must be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has already found its way into your life. I don't understand. What do you mean? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of this Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chooses his followers carefully. Those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. And you, miss, have already begun your path without realizing it. Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate the spiritual issues that you may have. All you have to do is let him. You take a cautious step back, trying to shut the door again, but you can feel their presence looming. The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they're deciding what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand that our arrival is sudden, but this path we offer isn't one you should turn away from. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. It has touched you in your dreams, and it can give you more than you could ever imagine. I didn't consent, sir. Fuck you. You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his words that makes you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure, but that doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. That is where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? You don't even realize it yet, but Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles as your doubts. The light he offers can give you the peace you're craving. The answers you've always needed, but only if you accept him into your heart. Another cultist steps closer to you. Hiroshi no Kami can see your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We are offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let your fear keep you from the truth. You feel your stomach tighten, the pressure of their words hanging in the air like a heavy weight. I don't need anything from you. I'm fine. Just... No! You're not fine. You're hiding from the truth. It's obvious. You've been running from your own destiny, from the path that Hiroshi no Kami has set for you. But his light is unwavering. His purpose is inevitable. I'm not interested in this Kami of yours, okay? I just want you to leave me alone. Listen to yourself. You can feel it, can't you? The restlessness inside you. Hiroshi no Kami will calm that storm. All he asks is that you open your heart, trust in him, and allow him to guide you. You know that deep down you won't find peace until you accept him. You feel a cold chill running down your spine. This isn't just a request anymore, it's an ultimatum, and you start to realize that the more you resist, the more they're going to push. Miss, please, you don't know what you're turning away. Hiroshi no Kami offers you everything you've ever wanted. Purpose, clarity, belonging. Can't you see? The truth is right in front of you. Can I bring back my fucking husband? No. Stop fighting it. Let him in. You'll find peace. You'll find strength. Just open your heart to him. Feeling the weight of their words press on you, anxiety starts bubbling up. You don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your Kami, or whatever it is you're offering. Just leave me alone! A look of disappointment flickers in his eyes before he exhales almost sorrowfully. We were hoping you would come to this on your own, miss. We wanted to offer you guidance, not force you. But it seems you're still not ready. We will be back. Hiroshi no Kami's light will reach you eventually. Everyone finds their way to him in time, but you will have to face him whether you are ready or not. The cultists begin to step back one by one, but their eyes linger on you almost as if they can see something you can't. The weight of their gaze lingers long after they disappear down the hallway. You close the door, your heart pounding, panting, feeling the strain of the encounter. They want to accept their Kami and aren't giving up this easily. They're going to keep coming back to push me to their side. However, before you can crash into onto the couch, as you usually do, you see her. An all too familiar presence seated with a rigid stillness that sharpens as she looks up, disappointment carved into her expression. Why are you doing this to me? Do you know Who called me today? The police. Again. And why? Because of you. Prying into the Kazuki boy's death again. How many times must I tell you? This curiosity will be your ruin. Mom, please. I don't need... Need? This isn't about what you need. I'm not offering help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing, I've already laid out the answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one that's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Ryota, the exorcist. Mom, I'm trying. I really am, but... Trying? By pushing away the people I send your way? Imagine my shame, knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. You were the one who sent those weird religious people to my house? Mom, they're complete strangers. Weird? Watch your tongue, girl. They've grasped truths you'll never understand, and you turn them away. You are unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. They can help you find peace if you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you, and then, a calculated shift, her voice softens to a deceptive murmur that chills your skin, like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't even have to bear these burdens if you'd just listen. All I want is what's best for you. The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking with every word that slips from her mouth. Her voice relentless and insistent, seeking into you like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much, your sanity slowly slipping. Fuck. Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. The constant urge for you to give in, to surrender if only to quiet her voice. I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake your last bit of composure. And despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking, her voice a constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down, as your mother's words ring in the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare blankly at me. Her face hardens, her gaze latching onto you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely, when suddenly a voice soft and unfamiliar echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to the phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call someone. But Ryota's nowhere nearby. And Haruki, who knows where he is now? Rin could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's gonna get here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. But who should I call? Rin, Haruki, Ryota. Well, all of them are from my mother, so... No! The inputs just... Ah! After several more rounds of her scathing words, you feel your resolve wavering. The suffocating silence following each of her accusations presses down on you, urging you to respond, to appease her, anything to relieve the tension mounting in the room. Your thumb hovers over your contacts, finally landing on that familiar name. Haruki. Should you really call him? You're not sure what he could do, but if your mother believes in him enough to hire him, it's worth a shot. You quickly type out a message and hit send, your heart racing as you wait for a response. Haruki, I really need you to come over. It's my mother, and I can't seem to get through to her. Maybe you could help? Just as you're about to set your phone down, your mother's sharp voice slices through the air. I'm speaking to you, and you're using your phone in front of me? How dare you! You hesitate, caught between frustration and a desire to keep the peace, but the bitterness slips out before you can think better of it. I'm texting the exorcist you hired. Perhaps he can do something about all the religious nonsense you're always spouting. Her expression shifts, disbelief morphing into indignation as her eyebrows arch. You're bringing him up now? This isn't about him. This is about you and your unwillingness to accept the solutions I've provided. You take a deep breath, the rising tide of anger in her voice only fueling your resolve. Well, I am. I'm utilizing one of them. You provided this solution after all. Her face reddens as her frustration mounts, her voice a mix of anger and exasperation. Don't get mouthy with me. This isn't about him or your so-called supernatural problems. You take a deep breath, trying to maintain your composure as you lock eyes with her. Mom, please, just hear him out. He might have some insight that could actually help us. You hired him for a reason, so let him do his job. Fine! If you want to drag an outsider into this, so be it! But don't think for a second that this absolves you of your responsibilities. You feel a moment of relief wash over you, but it's quickly overshadowed by the rising tension in the room. You return your attention to your phone just as Haruki's cheerful text appears. Absolutely, dear client. I will bring my expertise to the rescue. Even if my interpersonal skills are about as polished as a rusty doorknob, I promise I'll give it all for you. Just hold tight. I'll be there faster than you can say mommy issues. Jesus Christ. His jovial tone makes you smile despite the tension. And, for a moment, you feel a flicker of hope as you picture him bounding through the door with that trademark exuberance. The air thickens with tension as your mother processes your reply, and you can feel a spark of defiance brewing within you. Now you just need to keep calm until he revives. Maybe one more song. No! Can I do WSC? I cannot. Okay, cool. Ah! Ah, no! What the fuck? Fuck. Impressive! You have hit 93 of the total notes. Yay! You managed to calm yourself down, your heartbeat finally steadying. Your mom's words still rattle you, but you remain calm. Calm enough to hold your tongue. Each minute stretches, her harsh words chipping away at the last remnants of your patience. Just when you begin to doubt he'll show up, there's a knock at the door. Ta-da! The doorknob rattle seems to be rattling a bit. I can't open this. Hold on. The doorknob slowly turns. Ta-da! It's me, Haruki. My apologies. I thought I'd, glide right in. Seems the door has outsmarted me. Oh dear, the negative energy in here. I don't remember it being quite this intense last time. You! Finally, I hired you based on the recommendation of someone I hold in high regard. But your lack of results is starting to make me question your competence. Look at my daughter. She's as disobedient, as stubborn, and as hysterical as the day I first brought you here. Aren't you supposed to... Before she can launch into a full tirade, Haruki raises a finger close to his lips, shaking his head with a slight knowing smile. His eyes are firm. Hold it together. To your surprise, she pauses, taken aback. She presses her lips together, clearly not used to being interrupted so directly. With all due respect, ma'am, your daughter isn't the problem here. And even if she were, my qualifications don't exactly include a psychology degree. But I do happen to be well-versed in all things spiritual, which is exactly why you hired me. He straightens his voice, calm yet commanding. As I see it, there's a flow of negative energy re-entering this place. I applied a spiritual bandage of sorts, but you know, even the best bandage is only as strong as the adhesive it's given. Just get to the point already. What I mean is this. Negative energy has a way of seeping back in. I can perform as many rituals as you like, but without support from the host, what I do won't have a lasting impact. Are you saying I'm not supporting my own daughter enough? That this is my doing? Hell yeah it is. I'm gonna get the cat. Kitty. I think what he's trying to say is that, with just a little bit more support or understanding, things can be a lot better. You manage to center yourself, holding onto the calm Haruki's presence brings, but your mother's words still sting. But you let them wash over you, keeping your expression steady. She huffs, watching you closely, clearly waiting for a reaction. Well, at least you seem capable of keeping your composure when someone else is around. Haruki picks up on the shift, flashing you an encouraging smile. Exactly! Calm in the face of adversity. Nothing shows inner strength better than that. For a moment, your mother is taken aback, her brow knitting as she searches for something else to criticize. With just a bit more support, I think my work can do its magic. And we can all put this little episode behind us. He gives her a confident grin, and, for a split second, you catch her falter. And what exactly do you suggest? I'd advise you to let us handle it. Offering as much support as you can from afar, of course. What? So you're saying I can't be involved at all? Not at all. I'm only suggesting that your involvement be non-physical. Or perhaps non-emotional. You're welcome to stay informed, but I'd advise against inputting too much, or it could interfere with the process. Your mother's expression hardens as she looks at him with sheer disbelief, ready to object. But Haruki's gaze sharpens, his voice dropping low and steady, so quietly you almost miss it. The elders have vouched for me. Let me do my job. Fine. But don't think I'll just sit back in silence. This is my daughter, and I'll speak up if I need to. The serious glint in Haruki's eyes fades as he beams his usual grin. Absolutely! Your input is very, very important. You can see her bristle, her lips twitching as if ready to argue, but she holds back. With one last glare, she snatches her purse and mutters bitterly. You'll regret this. Yeah! As she leaves, Haruki turns to you, tilting his head with an amused glint in his eyes. Smooch. Give him smooch. Well, I'd consider this a case closed. You sigh, shaking your head. She won't let this go so easily, you know. She'll definitely come back. I think I gave her enough to consider. She'll probably hold back, at least a little. About that. What was all that talk of elders? Don't tell me you're part of some kind of religious sect, too. He flashes you a playful, almost innocent look as he turns slightly away. Well, every mysterious and charming entity, such as myself, needs a secret backstory. You pause, feeling a flicker of curiosity along with a touch of wariness. There's so much to Haruki that remains a mystery. So many pieces you aren't sure you're ready to uncover. But, before you even form the words, he turns, sensing your unspoken question. I know it must be hard to trust me when there's so much I can't explain. Someday, I'll tell you everything. But for now, I just hope I've done enough for you to trust me. Just a little. Please? His voice softens and something unreadable flickers in his gaze, a depth he rarely lets slip. Just as you open your mouth to respond, he turns away, his shoulders drawing in slightly, as if shielding himself from whatever you might say. You recognize this gesture all too well. It's the same way you guard yourself, bracing against answers that might cut too close, holding your breath for what you may never say. And in that shared, unspoken moment, you wonder if he knows how much of himself he's revealed without a single word. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. I may not be the best at dealing with anything outside my spiritual duties, but for you, I try anything to make things easier. Are you saying that as someone my mother hired, or as someone who cares? He gives you a sad, knowing smile, followed by his usual cheeky wink, but there's a warmth behind it that feels different this time. Hopefully today's proof is enough. You'll never have to face this alone. Not if I can help it. As he finishes, a soft chime from one of his trinkets echoes in the air, a gentle, lingering sound that cuts through the tension and leaves a calm in its wake. In that moment, something shifts, a quiet realization settling within you. Haruki is strange, loud, and showy, no doubt about that. But he's also kind. In his kindness, you sense a hidden fear, a vulnerability he tries hard to mask. Perhaps, in ways you hadn't noticed before, you and Haruki are more alike than you realized. I'd say the same to you. I only wish I could help you too. Haruki pauses, clearly caught off guard by your warmth. A small smile curves his lips before he slips back into his usual playful charm. Ah, my dear client, your very presence is a soothing oasis in my desert of life. With that, Haruki launches into another of his flamboyant monologues, every word layered in theatrics. After a few more light-hearted lines, he bids you farewell with an exaggerated bow. Or bow? No, bow. Leaving you to wonder which Haruki lingers in your mind. The bold, larger-than-life jester, or the rare, gentle presence that emerges when his guard slips. Sanity increased. Affection with Haruki increased. Well, I'm gonna go bed. You finally enter your bedroom and switch off the lights. But they flicker and sputter before finally surrendering to darkness. Slipping beneath the covers, you hear the quiet hum of the pipes, the low rush of cars on the street, and the usual footsteps of neighbors from above. But tonight, the footsteps multiply, a growing thump that becomes heavier and faster. You start to wonder if it's something else. With a glance, you place your phone nearby, fingers itching for a quick call if needed, but eventually sleep overtakes you. Oh! In the depths of that night, you dream of Kazuki. In a dim, hazy scene, he talks about his fascination with collecting insects, each word faint as a breath. The images, though, grow clearer beetles, cockroaches. Or is it something different? Something sinister. Its body snaking around the room like a creature just beyond your reach? You search almost desperately, trying to find its name, but it slips away elusive, lost in the fog of your dream. It seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. The key players have already made their first move. Though, some have moved quicker than expected. Others still hesitate, as if time waits for them. I wonder what your next move will be, my dear princess. Day 4? You wake up to the familiar buzz of your phone. A few messages from your mom light up the screen, the first one featuring a painfully outdated gif of balloons and glitter text. Happy birthday, Soul. I'll be dropping off a cake later. Make sure you finish it by tonight or it'll go stale. Have a good day. Damn, what the fuck did you do, Haruki? I didn't know she had a single nice bone in her body. Ah, yes. A classic from your mother. Equal parts affection and command. It almost slipped your mind it's your birthday today. You're turning... The number seems to glitch in your mind. How convenient. Like a censored secret the universe refuses to acknowledge. Or maybe you're just repressing it. Maybe this year your birthday wish will actually come true. Maybe your mom will finally listen to you, hear you out, let you breathe without the constant pressure of her expectations. Maybe today will actually be a good birthday. Just kidding. You already know how it's gonna end. Oh well, no point dwelling on it now. You'll deal with that after work. Hey Saul, happy birthday! You're getting pretty old, huh? Yeah. Whoa. I heard from Tanaka-san that it's your birthday. Must suck having to spend it at work, huh? Well, that's just life. I don't know how many more ha-has I've left in me. By mid-afternoon, it's clear that day it's just another work-filled birthday. The highlight of the day? A hefty stack of monthly reports, unceremoniously dropped onto your desk by your boss, a truly unforgettable birthday gift. As you sift through your reports, a familiar voice calls out from behind you. Happy birthday. Ah, thank you. You glance over your shoulder, offering a polite smile. You've said that quite a few times today. Oh, I didn't realize it was you, Ryota. Maybe I should have made my birthday wishes a bit more memorable. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I think I've heard enough birthday wishes to last me until next year. Hopefully you're not too worn out to actually celebrate it, though. Boss asked me to stick around and finish some reports, but if you're still up for a birthday dinner, I'll be at the station around 8 p.m. Before you can respond, a voice cuts through the air from the other side of the office. Hey, can someone help me with this? Ryota straightens up, already turning toward the sound. I've got to go. Good luck with your work. And, happy birthday, Soul. You go about your day as usual, the hours slipping by until it's finally time to, head home. Stepping off the train platform, you pause for a moment. I'm tired. Lingering in your mind. How should you spend your birthday today? I'm gonna end it here. How do I save? Okay. Well, that was Soul Plays Lover's Enigma. I really liked this, actually. I know I didn't get to all of it, but it's getting pretty lengthy. Sorry. To the person who told me to play this, thank you for your recommendation. It was very, very good, very nice. And for the others that want to recommend things, you are more than welcome to do so. If it costs money though, then it might take a little longer. But other than that, I'll most likely get to, the suggestions. But yeah, if you want to play it for yourself, I'll leave the Steam link in the description. It's currently a demo. There's a Kickstarter. I don't know if that's still up or not. But, if you want to go and support that, you can, if it's still up, assuming. And yeah, I really liked this. If I ever do get around to completing it, I might do it on stream. Not too sure. If you want to catch that, it's twitch.tv/JustSoul was taken. I try to stream relatively often, as much as I can. My ceiling fan did break, so like recording is harder. Because, it's a fucking oven in here. So yeah. I love sweating. I don't actually. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for this suggestion. And I hope you specifically enjoyed this. I know it's a bit long. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm feeling a little better sick-wise. So I hope to maybe return with Dispatch soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, we'll see. I hope to get that going here soon. But yeah, this was Lover's Enigma. Good, loved it. All the boys were pretty, the girls too. Bye Panic for like 2 hours straight. Yeah. I'll catch you guys later. And then I'll catch you guys in the next one. And take it easy.